Вы уже знаете, кто это. Обладательница топ-1 плея в Хиддене и один из самых стабильных игроков в игре – Xootynator.
Hi Zuri, can you give us a little introduction?
Okay, so I'm Zuri. I'm pretty well known in the OC community for being a very high level SFA player and also being a woman. And I've played on the Canadian OWC team twice, so I've been playing for quite some time and streaming for quite some time as well.
Can you give us a brief history of your time in OSU throughout the years?
Yeah, so I actually have this long funny story about how I found OSU, but basically back in elementary, I saw someone playing the original DS game like behind the gym, and eventually I rediscovered OSU again in high school, I think around like grade 9 or 8 or something like that. And ever since then, I've kind of been just enjoying my time playing, and sometime around 2017, I actually did get banned. So I have been playing pretty consistently again since I got unbanned in 2018, playing competitively and then just playing in general a lot since then.
Were there any players who you looked up to when you just started playing the game?
Actually, one of the first people that I ever looked up to, I can't exactly remember what time frame it was, but it was when Ruchi was, I think, number 1 or somewhere really high there. I really admired his tech plays, and that was the first time I kind of got introduced to tech. I still kind of remember some of the maps that I was spectating him on, and I was like, oh man, so cool, like I want to be just like him. So he was one of my first inspirations ever.
A lot of people question your big tablet and full area when they first see you. Can you give us a short story about how this became your thing?
So basically when I started playing OSU, I was playing on my computer, but when I found the game, I didn't actually know you could use a tablet. So for the first 2 or 3 months that I was playing with my mouse, but I had already gotten a tablet previously before I even found out what OSU was, just because I was doing digital art on my own time and learning about that. So when I eventually plugged in my tablet to play, I was like 12 or something, so I didn't know you could change the area or anything like that. So I literally just started playing like that and I never changed it.
What in-game skills do you think are the most important to develop, considering your main goal is raw improvement? Like maybe physical, maybe mental skills or something like that.
Oh yeah, actually interesting you bring up like the mental skills, because I did an interview on OC University last year where basically we were talking about like nerves and stuff like that. So I gave a lecture on, or not a lecture, but I was talking to Habib about nerves, which I think is really important because I was talking a lot about confidence and having confidence in yourself as a player and being able to do what you want to do. So I think that's really important. But in terms of like mechanically the skill, there's actually a video that I recommend watching, and I think it was from Spaza about why you should stop hyper-focusing. And it was basically saying like you should be able to always incorporate different styles of maps and songs into your session in order to have like a wide variety of stuff that you're playing at one time. So being able to like hop back and forth between different kind of maps like tech or streams or aim, I think that's one of the most important things as well, especially for tournament play.
What's your usual method of warming up?
I kind of talked about it in that lecture too, but basically when I warm up, I do try to play different kinds of maps. Usually there's a set couple of maps that I like to play just because I think that they test both my left hand and they test my right hand at the same time. So usually something like an alt map, which has a lot of aim, so they're kind of both moving at the same time and getting like my brain working and stuff like that. After I finish with those kinds of maps, I'll start playing like a little bit of aim, something maybe more reading heavy, and I'll kind of try to see what I'm feeling for the day. Like when I did my Euphoria play, I was actually having a day where I felt like my streaming was really good, like my left hand was really good. So I'll incorporate that more into my warm-up and I'll keep doing streams so that I can probably set some scores that are more stream heavy in the day.
I can surely tell that you're one of the most consistent players in the game right now. How do you maintain that for so long?
Thank you. I think it has a lot to do with actually streaming on Twitch. So what I usually tell people that who want to start streaming is that if you stream a game that you actually genuinely enjoy, it's gonna make you want to keep streaming, right? So I actually have always enjoyed Osu, even through all these years, even through getting banned. Like, my main goal was always to come back and be able to just play, because it was like literally a stress reliever for me. So I really enjoy just listening to the music, and also playing full area. I always describe it as feeling like I'm almost dancing to the music just because the area is so big. So generally I just enjoy it, and I think that helps my consistency as well.
How do you approach maps that you are not capable to play at the moment? Like the ones that are just too hard right now, but you know you can do them in the future.
Yeah, actually, funny that you say that, because I'm trying to figure out how to play Galaxy Collapse, because there's a bounty on the first pass. Obviously, no one can really pass that ending.
Mm-hmm.
So the song is really hard for me, but what I try to do is... Actually, I'll tie this into the fact that I do think I'm pretty bad at stream maps. So what I try to do is I try to just play to the best of my capability and try to play the whole map through. And then the more times that I keep playing that map through, I'll notice that my body is getting used to it. My hands are getting used to it. They're starting to recognize the maps and the patterns more. So it's kind of just a matter of repetition for me.
What's your main source of motivation to play the game?
Actually, like I was saying earlier, like with streaming, like streaming makes me want to play because I want to interact with people when I'm playing or when I'm streaming, and playing makes me want to stream, right? So it's kind of like back and forth. I get to do both of those things, and I really enjoy it.
I remember the time you set your 99.96 accuracy plan, because maybe. How do you get such high accuracy on how do you get such high accuracy on... Why do I say on? Fucking hell. How do you get such high accuracy on... What is wrong with me?
Oh my goodness.
This is a real life mind block or something. How do you get such high accuracy on almost all of your plays?
I don't think I'm like the biggest like accuracy player, but I think it's mainly about my left hand feeling good. It's like I really trust it to be able to set those high ac plays. But just overall, like obviously I have some days that are better than others. I think that was kind of a lucky play, or maybe that map was just timed properly, like in benefit to me. But that day I was just generally feeling really good. I was really warmed up.
Mm-hmm. Well, I chose this map because it's just so long and the accuracy is just ridiculous.
I was zoned out the entire time. Like in the first Because Maybe, I guess both of them, but the first one more. I was literally every single break I was just talking to the chat or something like that, because I was out pretty much.
What do you focus on more while playing? Your hit sounds or the raw visual reading?
Oh, actually I only focus on the reading pretty much, but when I'm playing stream maps, I do actually focus on the hit sounds more, just because I think it helps me like stay on time, because my hand like it kind of like loses sync with the music if it's a stream map for some reason, but mainly my reading, yeah.
And now to wrap it all up, can you give us top 3 advices for like a brand new player?
I think above everything is I will always stick by like just playing everything through. I'll always say that. I did kind of also say play lots of different kinds of maps. You can also look like by mappers, right? If there's kinds of maps that you like if I want to focus kind of like on awkward aim, which is kind of a really specific skill set, like I'll look at specific mappers and see what kind of other maps that they made. So play stuff through, play different kinds of maps. I think something important to me would be like limit like your session playtime, because I used to have really, really long sessions. Like I would play like 2 hours or an hour before school. Like I'd literally wake up early, and then after school I'd come back and play.
Wait, you did play before school?
I played before school.
Holy shit,
yeah.
That dedication.
This was before I got banned, so that's why I was like extra pissed, because I was like putting so much time into the game, and I was like, what the hell? Yeah, basically if you shorten your play session to like 4 hours or something, like
per day.
4 hours is already a lot. Yeah, a day. It'll make you want to play more, because obviously you're not spending like 8 hours a day playing and then you're burnt out or something. It'll also let your mind rest and kind of absorb the information about what you played today, because it's like you have to learn, right? It's like muscle memory and stuff like that. And also you won't hurt yourself. So just be conscious about like how long you're playing as well.
Wait, don't click away yet. If you did like the interview, just press like and subscribe for future content. If there is still something you think I can improve, welcome to the comment section. I'll appreciate any kind of feedback. And as always, thanks for watching.